I'm Darahill, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people. The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way, indeed, but she gives me the authority and support.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
I'm listening. What a wonderful compliment. I doubt it. That's enough. Ugh, that's foul. I doubt it. I won't fight you. You should be ashamed.
Goodness, what can I say?
Farewell.
I am Ilona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers. You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking with its people. My favorite time is the harbor at sunset, the sun and sea to the west. Chancellor Okato has performed heroically. No one else could have held the Empire together during this crisis. He's a blessing on this town, the only one to have made any sense out of the terrible tragedy at the chapel. He preaches every day outside the chapel. Go and listen, you'll see. Andel Indaris is an intemperate, bibulous philanderer, and a dark elf. Other than that, he is perfectly suited to be a count. We'll see. I like that a lot. Not now, not later, not... Well done. You're wasting your breath. Bye.
What do you want? He's a most mysterious fellow. In many ways, I admire him. Most of the time, I just feel sorry for him. Bye.
Of Morrowind. More fighting for the Nords? This is sad news. Be seeing.
I'm a Soldan, mate. Not that it's any of your business. Why don't you just walk around and look for yourself? You need someone to explain everything to you? I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk.
You
take care.
Hello.
Astia Inventius, wife of the woodsman Pinnerus Inventius. Always out hunting. Anything to avoid doing a little work around the house. Well, if you don't mind scruffy sailors smelling like bilge, it's a lovely town. The men are all the same, drunk and shiftless. You hear about Gogan? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and he fell for it. What an idiot. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing. They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that. Be seeing you.
Hello. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme, ugh, I could kill him. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it because, frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City. I like eating at the Flowing Bowl. Mainlorn runs a quality inn. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
Hi there.
How do you do?
Hail.
Hello.
How are you today?
Tidings, citizen.
What do you want? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place? See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Kane Lorne, the one in blue. My twin main Lorne is the brown one. Can we rent you a bed?
Be seeing you.
to you.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Not a chance. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Many are dead in the land.
From where do you hail?
Even
Captain Dougal's...
I haven't seen you here before. Ah, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could... well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
Rumored treasure has to be true.
It is a dire situation throughout all of Tamriel.
Runs a
Then
fine
keep
store,
us waiting.
but he's not the
I
brightest fellow.
hate to wait.
Yes?
Well met. Evening.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Sydney will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table? What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate. Watch out.
Take
By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose. Do your worst.
Why won't you die? Pathetic. Die, damn you!
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away.
Everyone's saying there's trouble at Kvatch. The whole town destroyed. Only a few survivors.
Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place. Sorry, can't talk right now.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Hail!
Look at them. Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Shadenhall Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Shadenhall community. The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu Parvenu, but his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Raith Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio. You mean the Holy Hermit of Anvil? No one knows where he comes from, but they say he has the true word. I'd love to go hear him preach. Renaud Germain? No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk. I'm listening. I like you, too. That's cute. I doubt it. Where did you get that? That's good. Take care.
What can I do for you? I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. I hope it's just wild talk. Bye.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank. I'm very fond of Cheydinhall. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day, rain or shine. You'll need to see Falcar about that. Things in the guild have been different since Trayvon was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Certainly. Bye. What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Trayvon has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it, perhaps killed it. We shall see. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling. Take care.
Quite intriguing. Please, share your thoughts.
I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his storming into town.
Good to know.
Hi there.
Bye. You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
I hope I can help.
Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Shadenhall Guildhall. We lack leadership, and individually, we aren't very skilled.
Only mages who have gotten recommendations from all the local guild halls can enter the Arcane University. It's a good policy, I think. Now, that sounds like an odd way to prove your worth. I just don't understand Falcar sometimes. The last associate that came in for training never came back. I guess Falcar really upset him. Dietzen seemed mad about it, too. I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details. Please, go on. Bye.
A pleasure to speak with you. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it. I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. Bye. I'm Dietzen, magician, Mages Guild, that is. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falcar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falcar won't say a word about it. Let's get to training. Goodbye.
I'm Trayvon, the Red Guard, Mages Guild Evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education. I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Deidre. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. My prejudices against certain types of magic limit my chances for advancement. Deidre cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Deidre in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. If you're looking for the most powerful spells, you'll want to speak to Barisian at the Arcane University. If you're allowed in, that is. I don't know much about him either. Just that he appeared in Anvil shortly after the attack on the chapel there. Falcar always has been pretty harsh, even when it comes to basic lessons. He seems to have gotten worse lately, though. I think he even scared away the last associate who came here for training. What was his name again? I can't remember. Deedson would know, though. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Be seeing you.
What is it?
Good afternoon, sir.
Well met.
Greetings, honored friend. Evening.
The Vera Romulan seems pleased that so many folks drink at the Newlands Lodge.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. He's dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falkar must have known, and yet he said nothing. How could he allow this to happen? Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of all of this. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. Bye.
Greetings to you.
Good to see you.
Have you noticed a change in the well water recently? It tastes strange to me.
No, really?
Sure.
Good Eye will do anything to help her girls out. She recently got Ardaline out of a bind, and I hear it wasn't completely within guild rules.
Oh.
Bye.
You too. Hi there.
How are you? one. What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. You've been through quite a bit, haven't you? Well, I think you have proven yourself worthy. The Arcane University awaits you now. Speak with Romanus Polus when you arrive. He will assist you. You too.
Is there something I can do for you? I spoke with Dietsan at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild. He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again. This reunion will be the happiest day of my life. I hope I can help. If it's broken, I can fix it. Bye.
You here looking for work, meat? Maybe you want a contract? This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both guardian rank? Pfft, useless. I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job. I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking about going down to Anvil to hear him for myself. Move your ass, boot.
soldier to soldier.
What do you need, comrade? My ear? My sword? Name it.
Martin is safe, and the temple is secure. There's a storm brewing. I can feel it.
Hail!
some goblins in the woods.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things. Goodbye.
Evening.
What? Who? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynold. It's me. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly. He's Reynold. I'm Gilbert. Spriggans. Nature's guardians, my foot. Mean things. They'll curse you, or they might call a bear to tear you apart. Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres? Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously. Be careful. I don't know what dangers may lurk in the Great Forest.
Head up. Yes? Bitneld, captain of the castle guard? He seems like such a nice fellow. Too bad I don't see him in here very much. Dharma is the daughter of Cednius, the owner of Northern Goods and Trade. You'll often find her out taking the air near the Great Oak. Yes, a small village south of Coral. Used to be a prosperous mining town, but it has been nearly deserted for years. Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Lal at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the back country outside of Coral quite a bit. Take care.
What's new with you? I saw some mud crabs by the water recently.
The Fighters Guild, and I will listen.
Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say he actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
Well, hello there, Sabine Law, Guildsmith. Really happy to meet you. So, what can I do for you? You can pay for a bed at the Grey Mare or the Oak Enclosure, but if you get a bed for free at a guild, Why would you pay for one? Let me see. Oh, yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Coral. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Nasty brutes. Here, let me show you where it is on your map. Good day.
Hello.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Oh.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Oh. Hello.
How are you?
Okay, you?
Not bad.
My children are starving. Please help.
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet? Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now? Right. We're off. Hey there. What is it? Should we stop? Right. We're off. Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon. Have you seen a land dreg? We call them billies. Don't know why. Steer clear of them, though. You are welcome here any time, my friend. At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again. Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
Greetings.
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us. Horrible creatures. And they've made this mine too dangerous for the workers. We're going to have to get rid of them. I don't like to think about zombies. Missing arms, legs, heads. They smell awful. And they're hard to kill. You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other 2 men. Get the weapons to the other men. Then we'll take care of the goblins. Go to it.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought. Filthy animals. Some of my kinsmen are partial to them, but I find them reprehensible. Take Cheydinhal, for example. Pretty little town, but the Count's a dark elf, and it's crawling with orc thugs and gangsters. Excellent! I long to sink a blade into some goblin flesh. A blade? Fantastic! Let us take the fight to these vile creatures. I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapons shipment, right? Let's talk about that. Only good goblin is a dead goblin. I like dead goblins. Western Cyrodiil is called Calovia and includes the Gold Coast, Westweald, and Calovian Highlands regions. Good. I need a weapon. I'm looking forward to bashing some skulls in. A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls. Okay.
Don't feel bad. No one lives forever. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Show me what you've got.
Well, they're all taken care of now. I can't believe we lost Elidor and Bragg. Head back to Grokosh. He won't be happy, but these things happen. Looks like we got them all. Good work, soldier. The miners will be able to get back to work. You should head back to Burrs and find another contract. Good going. Thanks, friend.
Hail.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. Be seeing you.
Haven't you taken care of that weapons shipment yet? Those weapons won't deliver themselves. Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the future or don't come to me for work. Here's your reward. Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dunton. She's got some duties for you to take care of. Goodbye.
Hello.
Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild. We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you. Did you hear that Darmar came back safe and sound? You know, Seed Neas' daughter, the Argonians. So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh? Good for them. For now, Modrin Orion will be handling your duty assignments. Please speak with him. Farewell.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh? So, thanks to some hired help, the Germains recovered Weatherly. Good thing. I never liked having ogres so close to Coral. Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. I want you to contact Maglier. He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad. He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him. Yes, Maglier. Find him. See why he defaulted. I swear, I've scraped things off the bottom of my boots that were smarter than you. Don't just stand there. Move!
It's my pleasure. Please continue. That Ramalas Briant sure loves his dogs. A little too much if you ask me. Farewell.
Greetings, Imperial.
What?
What is it?
What is it, brother? They send you to find me? I'm Maglier. What do you want? I bought some wine from David Surly. Excellent body. He's a fine vintner. Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal. That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about. Whatever.
Look at the muscles on you.
Are you... What? I see no reason to talk to you. Just go away!
You're still around. I've told you why I defaulted on the contract. Not too much else to be said about it. Do what you must. You found it, huh? Good work, I guess. Well, take it back to Orin then. He can pay you on the contract. Tell him what you want about me. Thanks. I'm not trying to shirk my duty, but it used to be 2 or 3 men would be on this. I like the guild, but I've got a family to consider. Whatever.
How do you do?
What is it?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last...
Get a move on. Why are you talking to me? Shouldn't you be finding Maglier? So, I assume you've dealt with Maglier. Tell me about why he defaulted on his contract. You've got the journal. Good. So, what happened in Skingrad? He didn't. This doesn't sit well with me. Not well at all. Still, the job got done. Let's hope your friend Maglier has learned a lesson here. Did you hear that Dar-Ma came back safe and sound? You know, Sidnius' daughter, the Argonians? Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leowin. Looks bad for the guild. Some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern. I've got no problem with cutting loose, but I don't like it when we all look bad. You're looking for Relian, Vantus Prelius, and Dubak Groshog. I haven't had any trouble with them before, so find out what's going on. I'll be waiting.
How do you do?
Hello.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about a...
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not. Good day.